Perhaps you'd like to give us some insight into how you decided to come and join us at Tuart Lakes.
Well, Daryl and I, first of all, we actually came from a horse property, brought our kids up with pony club and all the other bits and pieces. So we always had a lot of land around us, and then we decided to downsize. The girls had met the boys and got married, and the son was just like dragging behind. And so we said, okay, let's downsize. So we went down to 1/2 acre, and that was fine. And we sort of got bored with that after a little while and said, oh, let's do a bit of travelling, and we still had Chad in tow. So we ended up, got a caravan, we went up to Broome, and we stayed in Broome for about 12 months. And whilst we were doing that, we actually built a house in a new subdivision in Byford. That took quite a while to build, by the way, which we were getting rather frustrated with that, even though we loved Broome. So we lived in Broome for 12 months, had an amazing life, absolutely loved it up there. But then we decided we weren't really saving any money by being there. Then we had to start paying for a house, so we thought, right, we better start heading back. And then the daughter had the first grandchild. So we started heading back and we got into our new house. We still loved it, we still had Chad in tow. So we had this enormous house and one son in it, and Daryl and I. So half the house we didn't use. So then we decided, okay, well, let's sell and downsize the house. Both of us were still working. And then we started looking around, well, where are we going to go? We're on a smaller block, that's fine. The blocks are getting smaller and smaller anyway, and we'd adapted to that. We're quite happy living in a smaller life. But then we didn't really know our neighbours very well, and we decided that we would like to live somewhere where I grew up, where I knew all my neighbours. Mum could trust me to go out somewhere and visit one of the neighbours without any problems. Well, a lot of those sort of places aren't like that anymore, a lot of the new subdivisions. You get hoons going up and down your drive or up and down your road out the front. So anyway, so we decided to go hunting. We went down towards Baldivis, had a bit of a look around, and there was like skid marks on the roads, and thought, this is crazy. And then friends of ours actually moved into Tuart's lifestyle village, or were moving in, and said, why don't you come and have a look? So we went and had a look, and we just never looked back. That was it for Daryl and I. And I mean, we're the babies in the village, and we just have the best time. We love it, don't we? Absolutely love it. So, yep.
Great. What happened to number one son, by the way?
Oh, we found somebody to take him. He's actually moved into a flat that a friend had, and it was probably the best thing we ever did for him because he's actually learned to stand on his own 2 feet. He's managing his own finances. So if any of you do have any kids at home, you're not doing any favours by keeping them at home with you. Give them a little boot up the bum and shove them out the door.
Well done, well done. And you'd be surprised how many people have a similar story like that in our villages, I think. Daryl, is there anything you'd like to add? And maybe you can tell us how old you are, Daryl, if you don't mind.
Yeah, well, as you can gather, I don't get much of a say in things.
Oh, hang on, I need to say something here too. If you did happen to read the paper, I am not officially 49 yet either.
Just for those people that probably are on the younger side of things here, myself is at 51, by taking this step and downsizing our house, and we've managed to be mortgage free, and as from next week I start to work part-time at 51 already, and we're just going to crash the place and enjoy ourselves, and that's what we're heading towards, and by doing this that's what we've been able to do.
Fantastic. Okay. And I have a feeling I understand what that means, so I might come around for a glass of red when that happens. Thanks, Daryl.